are you burning me for, gas? What's the point? Don't you know I'm godlike? Oh, smack you! Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got a gas. You got a gas form. Woohoo!
2 gas tiers as well.
2. Oh, okay. Now then. Are you ready? Gas tiers. Okay.
Yeah!
Wow. Scary. Right, well, we've just been over here sorting out this nether pub because it ran out again. We've got another large lake over this side to do. But I spotted this, and I reckon that draws us super speedily into our little thing that we want to do today.
Super speedily.
Super speedily, because this is Ars2. Oh, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it now. I'm just going to grab these.
Yeah, right, you just grab them and I'll practice my rather.
2 sunstones. Awesome. What?
There's a hole there.
Yeah, there
I
is.
don't think they want to fight.
What? Now they do, don't they? Come on! Come on!
What's going on
Take
here?
us all on! Oh, that was
Ow!
you. Sorry, that was you. I didn't realise. Do they not want to fight at all?
He's coming for you.
He can suck it. And you can suck it. Oh! Oh! Oh, there's a ghast as well. Hold on.
I don't think the where's the gas gone?
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to see if I can fireball the gas to death. Not like that shooting, I can't. Volley, volley, volley. I need a fireball sound for this, like whoosh, 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 whoosh.
I'm gonna
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
tickle his belly.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Yeah, we're in the nether and we're not scared because we have got Super Steve, Herobrine, potions, not potions, genetics in us. And we're testing them out. And on top of that, we're also going to test out how to do magic. That's what we're doing this episode. We're going
That's
to
what I just did. Just poison myself.
with potions.
Oh, I'm gonna
The
die.
Super Herobrine season has begun. We've only got it for a little while longer, so it's worth killing everything for. I think these are actually working, but they don't seem to be doing much. Oh yeah, they are working. It's doing it now. It's doing it. That's good. So we should be filling up that big tank at home very quickly. I need to get a nether shard. Nice. From Thaumcraft. Nice. Something else that's pretty cool then. What do I got? I need to do a book. There we go. I brought it along. A book to this point here. Da 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 da. Boink. And then head back
Where is
to
that
base.
I'm a little lost now.
Do you have your super cheaty book? Was that a yes?
Yep, I'm at home.
Okay. Going down to the lava tanks. Whoa. If everything loads in properly for me, I should probably not be running so fast. I got this super speed on, and I'm running really, really fast. And it's not easy to get around, viewers. I tell you, it's not easy to get around. Look at all that lovely lava filling in nicely.
Is it coming already?
Yeah, loads of it. It's nearly half full. Right, so I'll take that old book out, put that new book in, and that should link us to the new place. Sorted. And that should start refueling all of the engines that... well, those engines didn't actually need doing, but it's less charcoal if they're done. The main problem was that I had this squeezy thing over here set up. We can get down there. Squeezy thing. I had to add some squeezers to start squeezing apples, and I'd left it on overnight, and there was nothing it was doing, and the lava ran out because these things use so many MJs per tick, even when they're not doing anything. So I'll figure this setup out in another episode. More gas tiers, lovely, and gunpowder. Cheers. I'll just stick it all in the AE system. But this episode, Ego. This episode,
What are we doing then?
we have to go and start our magic.
But I'm scared. It's witchcraft.
It's witchcraft, but it's fun. Let's see
Might
if
grow a pointy nose and a wart and a hat, and I'll be like, ooh.
putting a hat on that bald head would actually be some benefit. Yeah, twerk it.
Excuse me. Take your hat off.
my hat off.
Yes, take your hat off.
Okay.
So I don't pretend I've got hair with your little comb over.
Oh, you see what you did there? I've still got hair, you're bald. That's it. End of.
I've admitted I'm bald.
Fight,
You're like
fight,
combing
fight,
it over,
fight,
going,
fight,
yeah,
fight,
yeah,
fight,
look, I've still got
fight,
hair, still got hair.
fight, fight, fight. Right, come on in.
Why are we walking up the stairs and we can both fly?
Outside, come on. Right, Bolef has kindly left us some stuff to start us off on our way to being great mages, so we can have a sorceress duel. Where are you going?
Putting the record back that for some reason I picked up as I was walking out the door.
Okay. Yeah, so up at the Towers of Magi, it's a shame really. They've got all this set up, and we're about to start doing it.
Let's burn it down and they can rebuild it.
Well, if we burnt it down, then we could rebuild it. But what I think is, we'll go through things steadily, but we'll probably just show our viewers how these things are made, in case they don't know. And then we'll actually come and use these things that are already here. Yeah.
Just in case I want to write a letter.
You'll get to that. Let's start from the very basics, okay? Thaumcraft. Let's start with the Thaumcraft stuff. Do you remember an earlier time when we first started on the server and we had a thermometer or thermometer?
I got that.
You got it still? Good. Do you have a thermonomicron? A book?
In English, please.
Thermonomicron. Do you have one?
No?
We can get one. Don't you just answer. There's one in here. Oh, something. No, there isn't. Okay. Well, we've got one in the AE system.
Got several in the AE system, I think.
Okay. So yeah. But the other thing, okay. So before we go rushing off for that, let's check this out. So we've got this that we made like episode 1, which is the thing that you scan blocks with. Yeah. You know this. Yeah. And I can scan you. And I get nothing from you.
Don't scan me because I'm that fantastic that you might break.
The first thing you do in your Thermonomicon, as my viewers will be able to see. Thanks. Cheers. Thanks. The first thing that my viewers will be able to see is that I have not done any research in Thaumcraft whatsoever yet. This is all brand new. It's not exactly brand new to me. I did Thaumcraft 2, but I haven't done any Thaumcraft 1. The first thing is basic wand craft, though, right? To craft a wand on a normal vanilla workbench, you take some gold nuggets or some iron aubrey bush nuggets, and you place them in a little cap shape, like a helmet shape, and you make an iron cap. You make 2 of those and put them either end of a stick, and then you make a wand. Now, these ones here are iron-tipped wands. And Bolef says that we can have these because they're his early starting wands. So instead of us making some iron-capped wands...
Oh, I'm a magician!
We've now got our first wand as well. This one's actually already got some stuff in. So we should now get you a book and then get the Ars2 book started as well, which is a slightly more complicated process even. You could use a wand, right, and zap a bookcase to get a Thaumcraft thing, a Thaumcraft book.
Have we got a bookcase?
We've got bookcases. We've got the actual books.
It's the one thing I don't leave home with.
Have you got one?
No.
No. Okay. Oh, I've just got a bit of Minecraft music kicking in. Oh, wonderful. I haven't had my Minecraft music on for so long. I think I'm actually going to leave it on for a bit. I might turn it down just a touch for my viewers, though. Oh, you've turned it. You get. What was that one? That one I hadn't heard before.
That was disc 21275.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's one of the.
Right. Check the check the AE system for a Thaumcraft book. We've only got the fake bookcases. We haven't got a proper bookcase. But anyway, viewers, if you wanted to get yourself a book and you didn't have access to... Oh, wow, that's so loud! Turn it off. If you didn't have access to a set of Thaumcraft books...
You go to your local library.
You would literally just make one by right-clicking your wand on a bookcase and you'd get it. No problem. Right, now then. So we've got our Thermonomicon. Now that tells you everything you need to know. If you right-click it, it opens it up, and there's little tabs down the side which tell you everything you know so far about the magical arts. There's always a beginning place, somewhere to begin
There's so
from.
many words in this book.
There's lots of pictures as well, remember? Lots of pictures.
There's no I can colour in.
You see the ones that are flashing?
Yeah.
They're the things that you can currently research. They're the things you can currently sit down at the research table and start to learn. Everything else is more advanced, so you can't get to that yet.
So I didn't want it anyway.
When you research one of those things that are flashing, they become solid. You get to be able to read all about them and make them things and stuff like that, and then do some research that comes from it. Nice and simple. Yeah? And in order to get your research points, you use your thermometer, even. Thermometer. You use your thermometer to scan things like stone, or cobblestone, or gravel. Now, I think we've done the basics before when we started scanning, so I've got a few research points already. There's some things that you can't get, like things that are from different mods. Generally, it's mostly all vanilla items that you can do. There are other things, like some items you can do as well. Have you learned something new? Okay, and most things will say that you don't have the understanding yet. So what you need to do to unlock the understanding is to unlock your... where's my thermometer? I'll put it in my bag. You've got to unlock your aspects. I think there's a page in the thermometer. If I get it right, what's the basic information? There we go. In the middle of the top tab, basic information. Right? About in the middle of the little tree that we've got at the minute of information, there's a little thing, aspects of magic. Do you get it?
Yep.
Click on it.
I've clicked on it. It didn't explode.
There's lots and lots of words. Turn the page. There's a few more words, and then there's some pictures. It's the pictures that we're going to be looking at. Okay? There's some pictures that say primal aspect, right?
But no, pictures don't say anything.
Okay, the pictures and the writing next to it says primal aspect. Yeah? Okay. The primal aspects are those that every single player starts off by knowing. As soon as you've made the book, it will have the primal aspects in there, right? And if there's something in the world that you scan that is made up only of primal aspects, then it will show you a new aspect that you've discovered. So, for instance, for the torch, I got air. No, not air. Light, is it? A-E-R. A-E-R. And Ignis. Air and Ignis. So probably light and flame. Like, so the candle, light and flame makes lux, which is what a candle is made of, aspect-wise.
Not wax and a wick.
Not wax and a wick, no. And then you've got something like Saxum, which I've done a lot of research on Saxum. If you hover over something, you can see what blocks you've checked as well. And it tells you how much stuff you've got in it. It's got in it as well. That's for future reference. That's good for future reference. So Saxum, which is basically stone, is terra and terra. And terra is a primal aspect. So if we mix two terra together, we end up with Saxum. Yeah? You got that in yours? Yeah?
I got that, yep.
Okay, so as we unlock these new things, like we've unlocked terra by... No, we've got terra, and because Saxum is 2 parts terra, we've been able to research Saxum by looking at stone. Yeah? Aqua and Saxum then leads on to Victorous. So Aqua, which I believe Aqua's a primal aspect. Yeah, Aqua's a primal aspect, and because we've then unlocked Saxum by adding terra and looking at stone, we can then get Vitkus. And it works like that all the way through. So when you get a message saying you don't have the knowledge yet to understand this, like I just learnt stone bricks because it's 2 Saxum. As you unlock all the different aspects that are available, you will be able to piece the pages together and the puzzles together to learn all the aspects. And then once you've got the aspects, then you can see just about everything that's going. So, Oakwood, for instance. I don't have the knowledge required to understand that yet. So it's probably something that's got some terror in it and something else, which we'll have to find out. Spruce wood will be the same, not enough yet. So we have to find all of these aspects through going around and researching. If we go into a research table, we can actually use the points that we've gathered. So if you look in your Thaumcraft under aspects of magic again...
You know all this magic thing?
Yeah?
I'm not playing Quidditch.
No, it's not Quidditch yet. All the things that you look at give you research points. And in your Thaumcraft, it should tell you how many research points you've got in each type of element, aspect.
Where's it supposed to
Yeah?
tell me?
It should have big white letters next to the pretty picture. Big white numbers on the pretty pictures.
If you say so.
In the aspects of magic thing.
Helps if I look in that, doesn't it?
It helps if you're looking in that page, yeah. So, now, let's go back up to the research tables up above. And, oh, beautiful Minecraft music again. Oh, it's night time. Never mind. Let's go back up to the research tables and we'll see what you can actually do with this. It might be an idea to actually make a research table ourselves, but for now, we'll just use what they've got, because there's no point duplicating everything in the world. So I'm back at Boleth's. Right, if we click on the research table, I don't know if we can both click at the same time. Can we? Yeah?
Well, I'm on it.
Okay, well I'll take that thing out. Did you see that remove? Yeah?
I was reading that. Like a novel.
It should say your aspects and the quantities, the same as it does on that page in the book, on the left-hand section.
Yep.
Now, can you see the same ones as I've got, or can I see different ones? I don't know.
I don't know. What have you got for the first one?
Air, 20.
Yeah. Yes, they're different. I've got 4 million.
Whatever. Water, 27. Fire, 25. Light,
Different.
2.
They're different. We're not going to read them all.
Okay, they're different. So, now, if you pick 2 together, and I think it's the red button. It says it all in the Thaumcraft, but let's take, like, air, and combine it with light, and press the purple button, and it does nothing. But that uses up a research point.
Oh, wow. Shouldn't have spanned that button then, should I?
Yeah, you use up your research points, and then you've got to scan new items to get them. So let's say Saxum and Victus. Nothing. Okay. Saxum and Terra. Nothing. Okay. Saxum and Fire.
Oh, I got a new crystal.
What did you get?
A
Vitterus.
Yeah, that one.
That crystal one. Okay. So, in my research notes, right, in my aspects, I've got that Terra and Terra make Saxum. Have you got Saxum on your links there?
Yeah.
Aqua and Saxum make Victus. Is that what you just did to get the Victus unlocked?
Don't know, it might have been.
Have you got Ignis and Air makes Lux? Have you got Lux?
I had Lux. I've used it all.
Okay, well you can now, right? This is probably a good time to show you. If you put Ignis and Air together and combine them.
Air and what was it?
Fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Lux.
And you get Lux again. So then you can use Lux in your research. Yeah? So you can get the core components and make research points as well. Yeah? Using the desk. And the actual artifacts themselves, the desks and stuff, are pretty easy to make. They're all in the Thaumcraft, if you care to have a look. But let's see. A table is simply some planks with some some slabs with some wood planks underneath, nice and easy. And then you put them together with a research table, which is some scribing tools, and 2 tables next to each other. So you place 2 tables down in the world and right-click some scribing tools on them, and you get that. An arcane workbench, which are the things with the green cloth over them. They're just a table and you hit it with a wand. And they make these over here, nice and simple. These are the things you get to when you've done some research.
Kushti.
So that's the start of Thaumcraft. Now it's a case of... Good, you've covered your bald slap. Now it's a case of just sitting around and researching and going out and finding new things in the world that we haven't seen before and researching and doing all the research, which is pretty boring on camera.
I was going to say, that's going to make a cracking episode.
That's not what we're doing this episode. This episode, now we're going to get started on Ars2. And I don't know as much about Ars2 as I do about Thaumcraft 4. And I don't know a hell of a lot about Thaumcraft 4 other than I've watched Akko, and I've watched Funshine, and I've watched Bevo and Cento, and I've been over here and seen what Bolef and Tanhan have got to show me. And it leads all into, well, there's another research chamber over here that you can use. And yeah, complicated arrays of infusion altars with lots of aspects. All of these aspects around here, I think we may be able to cheaty way in and have a look at what's inside them through the... No, can't. It won't let me. Won't let me see any of them. It just says warded jars. Oh, I got Essentia tube. If you scan the Essentia tube, you get metallium, which is. We're going to start Ars2 too. It actually. Oh, yeah. When you learn something new, it flashes on your tabs in your book and shows you where it is with a little highlighted star. So I just learnt that Ordo and Saxum make metallum. Awesome. Okay. Now, we need to find one of these blue pools. Do you know where those blue pools are? Those little... you've seen them around in the world. Blue pools.
Yeah, it's there.
That's water.
I'm in it now.
Yeah, okay.
It's blue.
And we'll also need a couple of books, I believe, to put the books in the item frames on a block next to the water to get our Ars2. And Ars2 has a little bit more going for it than just sitting researching all the time, I think. There's a lot of endgame bosses to defeat. In order
That's
to get
why you
special
need me, because I'm such a killing machine.
That's right, yeah. And actually, I don't need you. You can do it yourself.
You're a noob.
Books. We've got a few books. Get yourself a book out the AE system. Where are you going?
Going through this new door.
It's just my maintenance hatch. That's all that is. God. We probably need an item frame as well. There's also another thing.
I'm doing a bit of light reading. I'm taking 64 books apparently.
There is also something else that I want to show you, so that you can know it's there and know that I know it's there, and understand that I am not going to use it.
Is it a monkey?
It is not a monkey. It is not a monkey.
Is it a
is
dinosaur?
Here. Do not click on this table. Do not. I mean it, because it's bad for you. Right? If Akko is online and you read this book, you will learn everything in that Thaumcraft research table. Everything in that book will become unlocked and available to you without doing any of the hard work yourself. That is a get out clause. If you get stuck, you could just learn everything. Did you just swap the books?
No.
Did you just click the book?
No.
Okay. Okay. Right. I think we need to find one of these Ars2 pools. So we'll take a brief break while we go and find one. And
see you later. The nasty man's gone.
I'll tell you can do it if you want, but it'll spoil all the fun of researching long hours. Akko's done all the hard work in it.
It'll spoil all the fun of researching long hours. You're not really trying to talk me out of it then, are you?
You can do it if you want.
Would you like to read a book for 2 seconds? Or would you like to spend the next 3 weeks looking up stone?
If you research it all this way, right, then you have to read about everything in the book. Whereas if you read a bit of the book, then research the next bit of the book, then read a bit of the book, then research the next bit of the book, and then go hunting around for stuff, research a bit more, read a bit more of the book, and so on and so on and so on. It breaks it all up. If you learn everything all in one go, then you've just got everything there, and you need to read it all.
There is a third option.
Don't do magic at all.
I go see this man here.
Akko.
And say, gear me up.
gear
teach
you
me some
up.
things. I need to beat Nem. Then he'll
Okay.
say, not a problem, Ego.
Not
Don't
a
really like
problem.
Nem because he was pretty poor in UAC.
Okay, commercial break time. We'll see the viewers back when we've got ourselves kitted out, ready for Ars2. Alright, we finally found one. And in this desert here, there's loads of them.
It's weird, isn't it, how this is?
It must only spawn these things in vanilla biomes, that must be it. So, what you would be looking for to get started on Ars2 is one of these pools. You put a block next to it with an item frame on it, and you throw a book into the item frame. Would you care to do the deed, as I've already done it?
I've done it. It's not doing anything. Oh my god!
Do you see particle things? No?
Yep.
You see particle things? I don't see particle things, so they must only be for the player. There you go. And now you take the book out of the frame. Take the book out of the frame, not turn it in the frame. There you go. And now...
I was playing normal Minecraft.
And now you've got a book the same as me. If we open the book up, this is the first time I've opened this book up and seen the contents. I made the book.
And it's carried on from when I was reading yours.
You read it some. Okay, well, we've got to go through all of these different things like forwards and using the compendium and Ars2 UI and your first spell and components and all of that sort of stuff to learn how everything works. So now we've got 2 books, 2 very, very interesting magical books, both of them telling us all the information we need to know about everything we need to be able to learn all of the magic from the magic mods. Oh, wow. I'm starting to feel like I should just go and click on Akko's book when he's next online as well. However,
I'm going to go do it first.
I'm going to do it first. That's a lot to do. It's a big mod. But I reckon if we do it gently, like slowly progress through it in our spare time,
okay,
while we're doing other stuff.
I'm stroking my book. Gently, book. No, don't burn my book. You burn me.
Ow! Okay, that's it. Fine. Boom. Oh no! And lovely way to end the episode. Fighting it out. Well, this is our oil age. Awesome.
It's such a bad age, isn't it?
Well, it does the job. It's got oil in it. It's all desert. It's got oil in it. It's pretty good. Now, we should go off and start figuring out how we're going to do all this research.
Yep.
And
I'm just going to get Akko up on Skype.
You're just going to get Akko to teach you everything you need to know.
He'll be awake at stupid o'clock in the morning, won't he?
We have a run around with our thermometer and go and start scanning loads of things. We'll get loads of research points for stuff, and then we're away. I think you can scan liquids and everything as well, so should be good to just run around the world and start scanning stuff. Oil? No, can't get oil. I've got sand though. I've got sand.
Yeah, I've got sand through the oil.
There's also another cheaty thing that we can do, right? And I'll tell you this because I'm going to use it, right? And Akko used it as well to get all his research, and I'm pretty sure everyone else used it as well. They're in the Minecraft forums, or maybe in the Feed the Beast forums, one or the other. There is a forum post by somebody very, very clever who's been through all of the research and has documented it all. So it's basically a cheat sheet. So you can go, right, I need to do this and this and this, and I get that. And then I do this and this and this, and I get that. And it saves a hell of a lot of time in research and all that. What I think I'm going to do with my research is record it separately and put it in a separate playlist. So it's not spoilers in my episodes. In my episodes, I think I'll use stuff that I've researched, but I won't actually show any research in my mainline episodes for Utopia. I think my viewers will know that there's a playlist there for the cheat sheet, as it were. That's what I'm going to do. A cheat sheet, recording all of the research I do and the outcomes.
Cheating is disgusting.
Which means that you could potentially watch my videos and figure out where I am and keep up to date, and we can both research stuff together and figure it all out until eventually we have a big mage duel at the end of it all.
Christmas 2017.
Christmas 2017, maybe. No, it won't take that long.
Have you seen these books?
Yeah, I have. But once you get started on it, it's not going to be that bad. It's not going to be too bad at all. Once you get started. And when you've got the cheat sheet in front of you, it'd be fine. What?
I just clicked on the bosses page.
Oh, the Ars2 bosses. Oh yeah, they're cool. Tanhan and Bolef have already been fighting some of these. In fact, what was it? Nature Guardian? No, not Nature Guardian.
Actually, looks like you know.
Arcane Guardian. I fought an Arcane Guardian with Tanhan the other day because he couldn't defeat it on his own because they are pretty hard. You summon them and then you go and fight them. They're pretty cool. Oh, I clicked on it and I got an Arcane Guardian thing above my head, like a boss bar above my screen.
Oh, so did I then. Oh.
They're not actually. We don't click on the block and just summon them. That's good, because that would be a bit harsh. But we get to fight the bosses before we get to fight each other. That'd be pretty epic. Alright.
Alright. Oh, God, there's more words.
So, do you want to back out, or are you happy to carry on with this?
Strangely enough, I'm going to kick your ass.
You are? Yeah? You're going to do all the research with me, or are you going to do the cheating and just skip to the end with Akko?
I will depend on what my secret weapon says.
Your secret weapon, Akko.
It's not that I am pointing to my secret weapon.
Yeah, I can see the book. Akko. Book. Secret weapon.
And that is
Akko.
completely random. We happened to be stood next to that. I didn't even realise.
So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching once again on the Utopia³ server. Me and Ego now have a lot of work to do, and we will see you again next episode.